saying it to the world that Donald Trump recognized her. She is going to convince Donald Trump with her influence to make sure Donald Trump recognizes Biafra. And that's what we are seeing right now. Next tomorrow is Donald Trump inaugurations. The Igbos, the Biafran, they are excited because they believe with the influence of Dr. Orabweze that Donald Trump is going to intervene, that the injustice, most especially detaining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu over 5 to 6 years right now, for Nigeria government refuse to release him, that is uncalled for. The Donald Trump that you and I know that he hates injustice, he doesn't allow it. He's going to speak concerning it, and that's what he's there for, to convince the message of Biafra to Donald Trump.
Convey the message. Okay, but we know that for a fact that Suzy Willie, former lobbyist for Biafra, that who worked with Nnamdi Kanu, has assumed as the chief of staff for Biafra. So, do you not think with our connection, just like you said, do you not think that working with Suzy Willie, do you not think Biafra is sacrosanct?
Yeah, for me, I'm not a Biafran, but they say everything works for good for them that love the Lord. Don't forget Biafrans, majority of them, they are Christians. They believe that their ancestors is from Israel. And you see what Donald Trump did in his first tenure, how he moved the capital DC to Jerusalem in Israel. So who tells you? You see that everything is working in Biafra favor as I speak to you. For the chief of staff of Donald Trump now to be a former Biafran mouthpiece when he talks about the law, he tells you that something is going to be done, because whatever a chief of staff will tell the president might likely attend to that case. That's why you see Biafrans all over the world, they are happy. That is as if the time they have been waiting for, they have come. And they feel that right now, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can only be delayed, but the truth cannot be denied.
The truth cannot be denied. But with Trump, when he was president of America, come out to tell Tinubu or to warn him that as against the killing of innocent civilians there in the east and also in the northern part of Nigeria. So, but do you think that him coming again to power, do you think that finally is coming to set the captive or captured country that wants to gain their freedom? Do you think that is going to, because a lot of people have come out and said Trump is set to fight for countries wanting their own freedom? Do you think that Trump has what it takes to make it happen for them?
Yes, of course. The Trump that I know, he wants even the blacks to leave America. And so the chief of staff will tell him that, Mr. President, if you want to achieve, because if you see majority black people from Nigeria that are in America are Igbos, he will tell the chief of staff might likely convince Mr. President Donald Trump that he should put effort to make sure that the Biafra have their freedom. By doing so, many Igbos might leave America and go and develop their regions. And with that, Donald Trump might add. Don't forget that Donald Trump hates injustice. Donald Trump have seen the way they are killing people in Southeast. You've said it by your mouth that Donald Trump have said it. That the killing in the Southeast, in Buhari, that killing in Southeast is not acceptable, because Donald Trump don't hide his feelings. Donald Trump is a Christian to the core. He has said America that anything gay, anything that is abnormal, that is not glorifying God, he's going to stop it in America. Then, what is going on in Southeast, as Biafrans are pushing on a daily basis, if he gets to the table of Donald Trump might react. And you know that when Donald Trump reacts, the world will react.
Okay, but do you think that if Donald Trump were to for the second time, do you think if he had assumed office, during the second term, do you think that Nnamdi Kanu should have been freed by now?
I believe that if Donald Trump were to be Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will have not been in Nigeria custody by now. No matter how stubborn Buhari is, he will have let Buhari know. Don't forget that if this, there are circulation then that the Buhari is dead, that is Jubilation, that is ruling Nigeria. It's truly, because even the UK, they take their news and they said there's a way they construct it. So if truly it's true that the government of the day are covering it, that truly Buhari is no more. The Donald Trump I know will reveal the secret. And once he reveal that secret, my brother, Gary go. Once water don't pass Gary, everything goes scatter. Because there is no fire without smoke. And once it has been confirmed that the Buhari we know is no more, that the prince of Sudan is the one that rules Nigeria. I tell you, both all the middle belt, the Yorubas, everybody who are believing in one Nigeria, they will allow the Fulani to go, everybody to go their own way. And by then, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Don't be surprised that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu holding in the custody of DSS, God have a hand in it. When the children of Israel were fighting, Pharaoh thought that he was the one doing the children of Israel, or knowing that it was God that hiding the heart of Pharaoh. It could be that God has orchestrated the stay of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS study, because a freedom fighter, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a freedom fighter, and God knows that if you come out, Biafra, the sun is going to shine, and he's delaying it. Who might know this Donald Trump time might be the time that the sun of Biafra will shine.
But we saw Tinubu in Enugu just recently with Peter Mbah. But Peter Mbah, had the heart to make things happen for Nnamdi Kanu. Do you not think he should be in that conference, telling Tinubu to give Nnamdi Kanu what he deserves by releasing him?
The average Biafra leaders, most especially the governors and the senators, are self-centered. They are only there for their pockets. Don't forget that if you interview any Igbo man, he will tell you that the governors, most of the governors, apart from the governor of Abia State, are imposters from the Fulanis in order for them to carry their mehems in Southeast. And that's why whoever that give you a job, you do all your possible best to protect the interests of your boss. And that's what the governors of the Southeast are doing. Don't forget that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a threat to them. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming out today, that means they have totally lose it all. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still under the custody of DSS, yet the sit at home of every Monday they are still observing it. If he now come out and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, with the power invested in me as Biafra leader, I shut down Southeast, no business in 30 days. My dear brother, average Igbos will obey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the fear. The governors, that is the fear. The senators are afraid. Why? They don't want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to release. I keep telling all the Igbos that I know, it is not President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The original people that is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are the governors, the senators of Southeast. They are the ones telling Mr. President that this guy will be a threat to this region.
But they are coming out, but they've come out severally and said, they will meet with president and talk. Do you think they're just lying? They're just camouflaging?
You don't take the word of politicians serious. Do you get me? You don't take. There was a time this President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that he doesn't believe in Nigeria. But today he's a president. That is to tell you that politicians can only tell you a word that will be suitable at that particular time. Okay, so don't hold them. We went to Buhari, we went to Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are all foul. The same Soludo said that whether Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released or not, the security in Southeast will not stop. What does that tell you? It's telling you that, Mr. President, leave this young man there. This young man has not been released, yet we are struggling. If you release him, the power will be taken away from us. Keep him there for us. That's what the governors are doing. So, they can only deceive the people they are deceiving. But not to them that they are prolonging the evil days. Because releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would be a better option than to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the DSS. I tell you, the figures of people who died in Southeast last year for sit at home is numerous. It's uncountable. Now, if you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2024, look at the people that will be alive. Who knows whether those people that were dead, some of them will have been the president, or who will be the freedom fighter for Igbo in nearest future. But because of the selfish interest of Igbo political leaders, they kept that young man there, and people are dying in numbers every day, every Monday, in sit at home in Southeast. As I talk to you, sit at home in Southeast every Monday, no school, no business is going on. The governors know how to stop it. Once they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, don't forget that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it. release me today, the security in Southeast will stop. But despite this word he has given in the court, the governors of the Southeast, the leaders of the Southeast, they kept them to the word and they do what they like. But one day for thief, all day for thief, one day for the owner. The day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out, will shock the governors, will shock the leaders of the Southeast.
Okay, sorry. Well, lastly, see, what do you think will be going through the mind of Tinubu? Because we've seen Nathan Abasi be invited to the inauguration, but I don't think Trump invited Tinubu and African leaders. At the same time, some governors there in the United States were not invited. What do you think this means to?
I told you, Mr. Moderator, that Donald Trump is a man that don't like injustice. As I speak to you, that's why you see that when Donald Trump won that election, the people that are happy in Nigeria, Southeast people were happy because they know it might work to their favor. People that their hands are not clean, they are not happy. Donald Trump man not likely invite Nigerians to his inauguration because of one thing. Don't forget I told you that they said Buhari is no more, that the man that rules Nigeria is Saudi Arabia, is Sudan. If truly, allegedly they said, if truly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said and some people is true, do you think that Donald Trump would be so deft to invite Nigeria to come for inaugurations? We are waiting for Donald Trump because the moment Donald Trump come in, if it is true, Donald Trump will reveal the secret and the whole world will open and see the truth.
Like that.
Thank you.
To think that all what they need is to hold power at all cost, holding power tenaciously. And I want to ask them, it's Fulani I'm directing word to now. I don't want to direct word to the whole of the Northerners, because it's only Fulani that are ruling them in that place. Since when they have been busy with this power hungry, holding power tenaciously, what has it done to them? What are that power they have been holding for a very long time? What has it brought to them? You want to locate headquarters of poverty in Nigeria, you find it in the north. Educationally, they are lag behind, in fact, like 1,000 miles behind. Economically, it doesn't help them. Infrastructurally, I don't know, I've not been to north, but people say they are enjoying good road network. But when you are enjoying good road network and insecurity disallow you, then all what you have on ground is nonsense. You build something today, Boko Haram come tomorrow, destroy it. That is nonsense. You build house, like Kurawa don't allow you to enjoy the house. What is the nonsense? So what are they crying for? So even if they want to be proud that we are in power, power that doesn't help them. When Buhari was president, Katsina suffer. Insecurity, Katsina suffer like tomorrow, no day. Kaduna suffer. What is the essence of being in power? When they were in power, Boko Haram in Borno, it didn't stop. So, and what they are trying to do, they cannot achieve it. One of the things they are doing now is they are threatening President Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2037. They are going to be a one-time president, forgetting that without our support, they cannot achieve it. Buhari try it now. Buhari contested 3 times. All the 3 times Buhari contested and he failed. He will not. But because he lacks support from South, to tell them that North cannot single-handedly produce presidents. And the eyes have opened. If they still see Kogi, Kwara, Benue, Plateau as their mumu don't do. They will not follow them mumu shifley again. They should take that one. They should forget about a particular aspect of country. Single-handedly produce president. It's not possible. It cannot work. Thank God for what we are witnessing now. Like I usually said, some policy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu economically is affecting us. But there are some of his restructure that I like the issue of this decentralization and being a person that has always calling for true federalism. So when he came on board, they have started making move towards that. First of all, the issue of state police is a way of decentralization of Nigeria. local government autonomy is the part of this way of making sure that Nigeria we are on the right path. Then issue of tax reform bill is another systematical way of decentralizing Nigeria. Finally, he now make a move that school of aviation in Zaria should be split into 6 and they should be relocated into 6 geopolitical zones. The one that will come to southwest we go to Akure. The one that will go to southeast we go to Ebonyi. I don't know much about their side, but I know about our side. It is a welcome development. So another move is never something, because I usually been wonder why everything relating to Nigeria security is located in Kaduna. Nigeria Defense Academy, Kaduna. Nigeria Aviation, University of Aviation and Technology, Zaria, the same state, Kaduna. You want to do recruits after you have been picked here, they will send it to Zaria. Ordinary recruit. So but you want to enter into Nigeria Army academically, you have to go to Kaduna. If you want to go there just through recruits, you have to go to Zaria. Why must it be like that? Everything Kaduna. So it is high time. Even if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants to relent, he should not relent. I don't know any threat or any condition they want to put him. He should not relent. He should make sure that he break all those monopoly. And we don't want him to stop there. Every area that has a favorable environment for a particular business, federal government should establish that kind of business there. Where I'm going is this. Ocean, there is ocean in the south, and southeast. The seaport in that place is supposed to be working. As I'm talking to you now, there is no functional international airport in the whole southeast. Why? The whole southeast, that have vibrant businessmen, that have so many Onisha market is a big guest market in the whole. So a place like that, why should they deny them the opportunity to have international airport? I don't know. Why should they deny them to have a functional seaport? So as you are trying to, honestly speaking, Yoruba will say àjọjẹ òdòbẹ nìkan ò bá ní ìjọ ànílà ṣàjọjẹ ni. Why will you be happy seeing your area develop, seeing another place being underdeveloped? What do you want to gain in that? Why will I derive joy in overfeeding myself and see my fellow human being hungry, and I will be feel happy? That is wickedness. This is uncomfort. So as is concentrate on decentralizing our military, economic aspect of it, they should also look at it and locate a particular institution that's supposed to locate in a place where they have a conducive environment for it. How can you locate a school of Naval in Kano where there is no ocean, in a dry land? What's the meaning of that? If they say it's possible for Northerners to relocate our ocean to North, they will have done it during military era. But God is more than them. So President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to cushion or to reduce this agitation, we want to go, we have to maintain balance.